He full of that liquor, y'all. Look. Thank you, cousin. Baby. Some of y'all know me and my husband. We're gonna do our wedding day. 9/11. Lock it in. Don't forget. I'm gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna be so pretty. My husband gonna be so handsome. What's that, baby fish? Right here, baby, right here. That's for my husband. Don't say nothing to me, period. I thought somebody said something that be wearing that beauty supply ass makeup. Girl.
A few years ago, I brought you guys a story about 35-year-old Dishaye Stevenson out of Dallas, Texas. She was a business owner times two, a go-getter, and an all-around hard worker. She also was the caretaker for her mother, who had fallen ill from a stroke, and was a mother to one teenage daughter. Sadly, her life was snatched from her, and she was dumped in a cemetery. According to court records, at that time, cops in Dallas, Texas, believed that her husband was the one who fatally shot her in the chest before dumping her body. Well, after almost 2 years since she lost her life in October of 2023, her family has finally received justice. There were so many speculations, so many unanswered questions, especially since Deshae was a woman that spoiled her husband immensely. She gave him the world and trusted him to take care of the family business. She did everything in her power to make them a successful couple. However, he appeared to have different motives. Deshae's brother would speak out about what took place in court, the same brother who would walk her down the aisle when she got married to 39-year-old Michael Smith. The trial was in August of 2025, and Roper, Deshae's brother, would speak about the details of what took place that fateful day that Deshae lost her life.
Make sure y'all share the live. Purple Horse will Shay Money. Let me tell y'all the real. And I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna tell y'all the parts that people didn't know. The real. Now let's say money. We did get our motherfuckers justice though. We did get our justice. Everybody that's tuning in now, Purple Horse Shay Money. Share the live. It's been a long 2 years. Coming up on 2 years, but we can round it off to 2 years. It's been a long 2 years. Still beating up every day. No count. Appreciate all the prayers. All everybody who been following this story. It's all love. It's all love for sure. I just want to just a little bit of y'all time because there's a lot of misconstrued stories going around when motherfuckers don't know the real. Everybody just saying a bunch of everything. It's too much. Like, come on, man. Everybody want to feel like they know something. Everybody want to put their input in. Everybody just saying a bunch of bullshit. For everybody who's just not tuning in, Purple Hearts for Shay Money, Shirt Alive. This shit that I'm saying shit that people really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? We know she was murdered. We know she was left in the cemetery, but a lot of people really don't know why. And a lot of people don't know how it happened. A lot of people don't know how it led up to that. This ain't got nothing to do with that, but I lost a lot of people that's real close to me. I lost my daughter at 3 months. I lost a brother. Of course, I lost my sister. Um, so I know how I feel to lose somebody close, but definitely I say took the cake for sure. Like I said, make sure y'all share the live. I'm not finna give it a start. We had 500 people. Keep sharing the live. Keep dropping the purple hearts. I'm glad somebody just said jealous. That's one of the reasons. It ain't got nothing to do with, you know, my sister got something to do with me. Are you gonna tell us why and how? Of course. For everybody that's tuning in, that's like this what this whole live is about. The real shit. Why, how, when, where, how did it lead up to it? Where was everybody at? All of that. So the story that y'all been seeing, or I don't know if y'all tuned into my family live, is they have a lot of facts. They have a lot of truth in their stories. They told no lies at all. But some of the things that I know for a fact that they didn't know because I actually talked to my sister on that type of level, like every day, and she told me everything, like her best friend, like nigga, I was really her husband. Just we, of course, we wasn't no sexual shit, but I was like, I took her everything, fixed everything, fixed cars, um, putting together everything in the shop, all of those type of things. So we had that type of brother sister bond. Like nigga, I was the nigga in her life, like, I was the man. So I know a lot of people have brothers and sisters, but me and Dashay was different. I go ahead and get started. Make sure I keep sharing it live. First of all, a lot of people know Dashay. I think my camera finna go off again. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Yeah, but as y'all know, um, I'm Dashay little brother. Um, the middle child. Me, Dashay, me, then my younger sister. Anyway, I just want a little bit of y'all time. I'm gonna tell y'all how the trial went. What led up to the murder and everything. Now, we know Dashay, the old Dashay and the new Dashay. Whole 360, right? Fight her. Fight whoever. Backing out for nobody. She fight is in business. We're gonna start with the domestic violence shit. This wasn't the first encounter that her and her husband had. One of the first incidents, my sister, like I was staying in these apartments. Her husband's spot was literally in like a couple breezeways down, right? She FaceTimed me, brother, he put his hands on me, put his hands on me. And like her mouth and she was bleeding. I instantly jump up, go straight to his shit. Guess what he do? Burn off. That was the first incident. He burnt off. Now I'm riding around looking for him. Okay. I can tell by my sister because I know her. I can tell she's like, oh shit. Like my brother, he tweaking. So she didn't want nothing to happen to him. So scratch out that. I let it blow by. After that day four, Dashay never wanted me to pull up ever again whenever they had any type of domestic violence with her and him. Now, she used to call me on FaceTime. Like, brother, listen to this, listen to what he's saying. He on that motherfucker. Yeah, go get your brother for me. Go get your brother for me. And this happened a few more times. So I'm just like, okay. My sister don't want me to do nothing stupid, do nothing crazy because she still love this man. And I respect that. So I never got back in none of their domestic violence. None of that. Because my sister, she didn't want to leave him. She didn't want to break up. She didn't want none of that. Now, fast forward to this incident. What happened over in Pleasant Village. Um, Here's the real reason why he wasn't coming home. The reason he was not coming home is because he fumbled the fucking bag. Now, as a man, we go through a lot of emotions that we don't know how to express. Let me tell you why he was mad, why he fumbled the bag, and how he fumbled the bag. My sister invested all this money into you because she was the breadwinner. When you came home from prison, everybody seen it. Everybody seen the money that she gave you, right? So they living it. They doing good. But my sister know that he's a hustler. So when funds start getting low, I'm finna get the money to my husband because he a hustler. He finna flip everything that we got. He finna flip this. You see what I'm saying? So she giving this the money to flip, right? He over there in the hood, he getting robbed, he getting spots and shit broken into. He fumbling him, he started smoking, he starting back smoking. Like, you just blowing the money. You blowing it off the bag. You Let me say this. As a man, he could not take care of his home where my sister, my mama, and my niece was at. He couldn't take care of the spot. And he couldn't pay the shop bills. My sister's shop. And tax office. So you can't pay all these bills. Funds started getting low for my sister. See, this is what they didn't know. But when the funds started getting low, of course, I'm going to get the money to my fucking husband so he can flip the shit. He couldn't flip it because he was fumbling the fucking bag. You not making no profits. Everything going bad for you. You didn't know how to handle it. So that's the main reason he stopped coming home. I can't go home and they ain't made no money. That's how he was looking at it. I can't go home because I didn't flip the money that she gave me. I'm steady losing. I'm taking losses. And as a man, I know that shit hurt. I can't go look at my wife and I ain't making no money. She done gave me this, gave me that, and I ain't making. I'm steady taking losses every day. That's the reason why he wasn't coming home. Now, he could have just told my sister that. But being the coward that he is, he didn't want, he wasn't man enough to tell her that. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't man enough to tell her that. Hey, wife, hey, baby, I can't pay all these rents. I can't, I'm falling short. You see what I'm saying? But my sister, she's a go-getter too. You see what I'm saying? She make down her 6 figures. Can't pay it, so he stopped coming home. And of course, he still wanted to mess with his exes. All this pimp all this fake pimp that he claimed he had going on. You know, Dishaye wasn't going for none of that. All that old pimp shit, more that needs you, and Dishaye wasn't going for none of that. Make it make sense. If he would have just told her that, she definitely would have been understanding. That let her know what she needs to do as a fucking wife. Dishaye got people that love her. Dishaye got people that she can get money from and get back on her feet. Like, but this so much of a coward. He didn't want to tell her that he fumbled the fucking bag. Crazy fool. Now let me clear something else up. The day that he killed my sister, right? A lot of people saying Roper gave her a gun. First of all, like I said, he's a hustler. He got spots. He has guns. He has guns at their house. My sister got access to all of his guns. They stay together. Why in the fuck would I have to give her a gun? If anything, I'm gonna pull on my damn self. The fuck I gotta give her a gun for? Now, my sister go over to the fucking apartments. This her husband. All this stalking shit, cap. How the fuck I'm gonna stalk my own husband? It don't even make sense. I know where you at. I'm finna pull up on you. Hey, you need to come to the house. Hey, what we finna do? Hey, this and that, blah, blah, blah. We finna chop it up. That's why y'all was in the car talking for 50 fucking minutes. That's what you're supposed to do as husband and wife. Hey, you ain't been home. We finna get in this car. We finna chop it up. Y'all know how females come behind their husband. These motherfuckers is dumb as somebody. He wanted divorce. He was running from her. He was tired of running and this and that. Man, come on, man. You ain't want to leave my sister alone. You just couldn't face reality and tell her as a man that she was falling short on the rent and the bills. You couldn't handle all that for 4 fucking places. My sister had 2 shops that you couldn't pay for, investing the money into you because she can't handle it by herself, obviously. But I got it, so I got a husband for he's a hustler. Let me give you the money so you can flip it and catch us back up and get us back on our fucking feet. You wasn't a man to even tell her that. Stupid. Now, this say he got pistol whipped. That was his defense. It was self-defense. She pistol whipped me. She hit me in my head. They when they arrested him, they took pictures of everything. Nowhere said he got pistol whipped. Nothing. None of the evidence said he got pistol whipped. Why in the fuck my sister have to pistol whip you when she gonna use her hands? Every dude that my sister done dated, she fought. She got a pistol whip you for. My sister really know how to fight. She good from the shoulders. Everybody know this. Stop the cap. She got a pistol whip you for. Crazy, man. You had no pistol whip marks nowhere over you. No blood, no nothing. Boom. This anyway, they pull up in the apartments, right? Back in. Right in front of the cameras. Boom. They talking for 50 minutes straight. Husband and wife. Husband and wife talking. Anyway, you see my sister reach over like she hit him. Boom. Who knows? But I know for a fact she didn't have no gun. Stupid. Need a gun. Why would I put up with a gun on my own husband? We already married. What the fuck need a gun for? Anyway, they ain't them hoe. You see movement. All you see is boom. He get out his fucking truck. He get out his truck. He talking shit. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Put the gun on his hip. What you know finna put somebody else's gun on his hip? When you got out of the truck, you put the gun on your hip like, this mine. I know this where my shit goes. It's on my hip. That was your gun, sir. My sister never pulled up with a burner for you. You boom, shot the guy in the car. Looking around. Panicking. But you ain't panicking enough to where it's like, oh, I just I just shot my wife. That's a real panic. You just on shit like, yeah. You really were like on some, yeah. But you confused on, you don't really know what to do. So anyway, they were pacing back and forth, started going back and forth, in and out the car, right? This ain't try to call an ambulance. He told some old dude, call the police. Okay. Police came right by. Then he lifted his hand up like this, like he was waving at him. He didn't say, hey, my wife is in this car. You know, she shot. Hey, somebody try to help her. This said he heard her gargling her own blood, like she couldn't breathe. She's dying in your car, in your truck. Bro, drive this off or call the police and ambulance. You see what I'm saying? To try and save her, do something. And then was just moving slow in the bitch, y'all. I'm talking about just like shit. And what really took the cake, the nigga went to go roll a fucking blunt nigga on the stairs, dog, and rolled up a blunt. While his truck is still backed in. Safe, I'm on the stairs. I'm on the stairs. The truck parked right here in the parking lot, right here, backed in. My sister's just leaning over the front seat. She's already dead in the car. This is rolling a fucking blunt. Make this make sense, dog. Pacing back and forth to the car. Looking in the car, get some, grab some out, shut the door, walking around, go to his daddy's house, trying to call his mama, his daddy, and you can tell you calling everybody but the right motherfuckers. So you can call your mama and your daddy and your brother and them, but you can't call the police and the ambulance. You told somebody else to call the police, but yet you can call your mama, your brother, and your daddy and everybody else. Make this make sense, dog. Who does this? Your wife. This is your fucking wife. This your wife. I can't see her like this. My wife is bleeding. I done accidentally shot her. I'm panicking like, I gotta call the ambulance. Please save her, y'all, please. That's what a real husband would have did if it was an accident or self-defense. Not being cool, calling your mom and your brother and them to come help you. Fast forward that. This called his, like I said, he called his daddy, his mom, and his brother. His daddy pull up. He walk by the truck, look in. He walk off. He go take off his orange jacket, whatever he had on. He go like he trying to change, right? Boom. Here come the mama. The mama and whoever she was sleeping with. He passed the mama a phone. The mama boyfriend, her roommate, whatever people passed her the phone. She got the flash on. She started going back to the truck. Looking, tapping on the window. Walking around to the driver's side with the flashlight in the car. Cause by this time it's dark. He pulled in the apartment at 2 something. My sister pulled in at 3 something. Just so happened they pulled in at the same time to the parking spot. So, mind you, it's nighttime now. He's still up here at the daddy house. He don't know what the he doing. Everybody outside except him. His mama out there, his brother out there, the mama boyfriend, the mama ex husband, baby that whoever he is, his daddy. Everybody looking inside the truck. So the brother pulled up in that blue Lincoln. The blue Lincoln, yeah, I know who you is. He put up in the blue Lincoln. This go get in the car, in the truck. My sister is here right here. She slumped over the console. My sister slumped over the console. The brother get in the truck, back the up all the way into the parking spot. He backed the all the way up. Get out, talk to him a little bit, and burn off. We're right. He go tell his wife. He go tell his wife what the fuck going on. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, now they come back out. Now Measy come back out. Now the brother back now in the blue Lincoln. Boom, talking to Measy, blah blah blah. Whatever they said, they both split up, parted ways. The brother pulled off. Measy get in the truck now. It's been 6 hours, y'all. He shot her around what, 4 something, 3 something, 4 something. Mind you, he pulling off at 9 something at night. So it went from daylight to nighttime. Just not pulling off. My sister been in the car for 6 hours. What husband you know would do that? Dead in the car for 6 hours. Okay. Burn off. He burned off from the apartment, pull out the apartment's like 9 something. Why he ain't make it to the cemetery, y'all, till 11 something? Mind y'all, the cemetery is like, I'm gonna give it a rough estimate, maybe no more than 10 minutes from them apartments. And that's if you just cruising. If you driving fast, you can get to the cemetery within 5 minutes. What the did you do for 2 hours, dog? Oh, but guess what he did though? Driving up and down, somebody followed me. I panicked. Somebody followed me. This and that, blah blah blah. Okay, had a flat tire, which turns out to be true. You had a flat tire, right? But you panicking. You don't know nothing. You don't know what you're doing. You just going. You think somebody following you. Somebody trying to kill you. That's what you saying in court. You had the audacity to pull your car over, jack your car up, change your fucking flat tire while my sister is dead inside your truck, dog. You got sense enough to change your flat tire and know how to change the tire while your wife is in the fucking front seat dead. You riding around my sister. She's been dead, bro. 6 hours already. Now it's coming up on 8 hours. Change his flat tire while my sister dead in the front seat. Now you go to the cemetery. You speed down the street. Everything is on camera. Everything is on camera. Speeding down that motherfucker. He went in the cemetery nothing but like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. They said he made it there at like 11:05, and he was pulling out like 11:10, some shit like that. Got out the car. He was by himself. I thought he had help. There was a fake news that everybody was telling that somebody that helped him and this and that, blah blah blah. But he was by himself. Got up, put on the side of the road, cemetery. They trying to say it was residential houses. Everybody know that most of this cemetery. Don't get me wrong, it's a few houses over there, but she was found on the cemetery side. Make it make sense. That is a cemetery. That whole area right there is a graveyard, dog. He sped off. Okay, y'all. He goes straight to the spot. He goes straight to the spot. So by this time, I'm getting a call from my niece like it's 12 midnight now. It reminds her, like I just said, he shot her like 3 something, 4 something that afternoon. Took her to the motherfucking grave site at 11 something. My niece called me. Hey, uncle, you talking to my mama? She ain't came and pick me up yet. I'm like, what? She ain't came pick you up yet. That ain't this red flag. It's the first red flag. I jumped straight up. Mookie pregnant at the time. Mookie 9 months. It's 12 midnight. Mookie got to be at the hospital to deliver our baby at 10. Let's go close to this shit, man. Mookie got to be at the doctor's office at 10 o'clock. Anyway, I go straight to the spot. Bro, I don't even know what a spot at. I never been to that bitch. I never knew where she was at. I called my niece. Hey, which one of these houses is it? I just know the street. Which one of these houses is it? She said, Uncle, it's the house, sister. If you see that blue truck, that's the house. I spot the bitch. Bad. This it right here. My wife pregnant. Anyway, I get out. It's lights on. I'm knocking on the door. Boom, 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 boom. This is spot though. I'm knocking on the spot. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody answer. I can hear people. I see lights. You heard. Like my niece said, if that blue truck there, he's there. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody answered. I'm like, man, baby, something ain't right, fool. Because if my niece said Dishaye ain't came picked her up, that's not like her. So that means my mama is at the house by herself. Because at the time, my mama was staying with Dishaye. So I know my mama is at home by herself. So like now I'm like, man, no, man, so this ain't like Dishaye. She don't leave my mom for too long, and she ain't leaving her daughter just over there without nobody hearing from her. Calling Dishaye phone, it's ringing. Finally start going to voicemail. So I'm like, okay, maybe she could have went to the club, she went partying, maybe she done got drunk or anyway. Knocking on the spot though, nobody answered. I was knocking for like 10 minutes. Okay, but let's go look. Let's go look around this area. Let's go look around this area. When we looking around, we just looking at it. We're just driving through. By this time, we just calling people though. You know what I'm saying? We calling my sisters. We calling people that I say with. Everybody ain't nobody heard from. Ain't nobody saying. Nobody know shit. So I'm like, man, I gotta find it. So I said, go back to the spot. I go back to the spot. I see a clucker walking up. He knocking on the door. They ain't let him in. He walking back. He like, man, I know somebody in there, man. Something weird going on. This is what the clucker telling me. I'm like, yeah, man, something weird. So boom, I said, I get out, I go knock again. Boom, 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 boom. They finally open it. The clucker opened the door. He like, I said, hey, where my sister at? Dishaye in there? He like, nah, I said, who all in here? I said, who in here? He was like, no. I said, what me's it? I said, what me's it? He like, he right there. Oh, he in the back. I said, who he with? He was like, oh, he with Dishaye. So I'm like, what? He with Dishaye. So boom, he say, we used to jump up off the whatever, it was like a little couch laying in the kitchen. The house pitch dark, you can't see shit in that bitch. But like a blue screen of a TV that's not really on. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, he hop up. Who is that? Like Rover. Like Rover who? Man, come on, dog. You know who the fuck I am. And you know who I am. Hey bro, like what my sister at? Ain't nobody heard from me. You ain't talk to her? It's just he got the ARP strapped to his chest, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I got my 30 on me because I don't know what the fuck going on. So I got one foot inside the trap, like, hey, where my sister at, bro? Like, ain't nobody talk to her. You ain't talk to her? You don't know where she at. Like, man, Roper, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, Roper. So he started pacing back and forth, walking to the living room and walking back by the door. But he got his gun like this. He walking, he's, yeah, man, Roper, I don't know, man. Like, it was just some weird shit. He gave me a weird vibe. So I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? I said, bro, you sure you ain't talk to her? But like, what you think? Where you think she at? He's like, no, Roper, I think y'all should go, y'all need to go find her. It was what they said. They said, y'all need to go find her. You need to go find her. That's your wife. We telling you that your wife is missing, dog. Well, I'm telling you that. I ought to go get your brother's shit. Not me not knowing y'all. The truck that's parked right here in his yard got my sister blood in that motherfucker. Her slipper sitting in that bitch. Her purse sitting in that motherfucker. Me not knowing, because I'm not thinking no wild shit like that. I'm not thinking to check none of these cars, see no shit like that. I'm thinking like, they probably had another fight and my sister just don't want to show me her face. And she just like, hell nah, I can't let my brother see me like this because he gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I ain't thinking no wild shit like this. So I'm like, man. So I said, all right, bitch, y'all be careful. This I leave. Riding around, still study riding around. Boom, by this time, we get a call. Hey, Dishaye car is over here in the apartments. We're like, what the f? So boom, immediately we go over there. Just how a car was parked, man. We're like, what the f? Crazy. My sister don't even be over here. I'm starting hearing shit. Hey, Mia's dad stay up here. Go knock on his door. He don't answer. I'm looking inside my sister's car. I'm like, damn, the house keys right here. By this time, y'all, it's probably like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm like, damn, the house keys to the house is right here. My mama's at home. My niece still ain't picked up. Man, somebody write these red flags, bro. My sister's house keys is just laying in her front seat. I'm like, man, bro. I'm like, man, something not right, y'all. They call the laws. Laws come to Creek Cove where he was at. Laws go to Creek Cove. Laos really couldn't do shit. It was just like a welfare chick to just see. They beat on the door for like 5, 10 minutes. Nobody answered the door. They can't break in. They don't have a search warrant. Nothing. They don't know. So anyway, we started searching. So I ended up breaking my sister's window to her car. Boom. Cause my thought like, bro, I gotta get to my fucking mama. I have to get to my mama. And my niece haven't been picked up. Got the house keys. After I busted one, got the house keys. Go get my niece. We shoot to my sister's house. Boom, we walk in my sister's house. It immediately like she is walking in that bitch. I'm like, man, it's just so quiet in here. So I shoot upstairs to my mama room. I'm like, mama, what's up? She happy to see me. I like, mama, when the last time you ate? She's like, oh, Dishaye fed me on this morning. Mine's out. It's past midnight. It's going into the next day. Like, damn, mama ain't ate. She ain't been changed nothing. So I'm like, man, get her cleaned up, fed. My niece laying down. She laying in her mama room, just like, oh no, uncle, like she just sad. Mookie already crying. Mookie just like, man, babe, something ain't right. By this time, I was probably like 4 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, babe, something ain't right, man. I can feel it. Boom. We sitting there about an hour, and it's about 5 in the morning. Now we shoot to the house. I go get the kids ready for school. We end up dozing off for a little bit. It's like 7 in the morning, bro. We got like 80 missed calls now. Brother, they found her. Brother, they found her. She dead. Brother, they found her. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God. I shoot to the cemetery. Soon as I get to the cemetery, police everywhere, my family out there. Smash the top of head, say it was a female found in the cemetery. That's how my family found out. I get to the cemetery. I walk up, I see my sister. I already got the sheet over. I already knowing what happened. I'm already knowing. At this point, I'm already knowing. I go straight to Creek Cove. I don't want to see. I don't want to identify the body. I go straight to Creek Cove to the spot. They got the laws out there already. I'm like, man. So all this time, this shit going on, bro. This shit, it's probably like 8. But mind you, like I just said, Mookie got to be at the hospital at 10. She has to get the baby delivered that morning. So I'm like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave my sister and not know what's going on at her. But like, damn, bro, my baby finna get ready to be born. So I said, Mookie didn't even want to. I said, babe, we gotta go. We have to go. Like, they gotta deliver her. Me and Mookie ended up going to the hospital, y'all. We in that motherfucker, bro. I'm just in a blur the whole time in the house. I'm just in a blur, bro. Like, just, like, I'm just shocked. Like, bro, I know I just see my sister on the ground. Then I'm her trying to see my little girl being born. It's like, okay, boom, they deliver my baby. Immediately, once my baby get there, I get to hold her for a little bit. Mookie come up off the medicine. I'm like, babe, I gotta go. I have to go. I gotta go back. I see my baby. You know, it was a successful delivery. Congratulations. I gotta go. I go back to the house. I'm gonna go load up. It's some whole more shit going on. I'm finna go to Creek Cove. Somebody finna give me some type of answer. Just so having my brother Greg pull up and Ray Gunner pull up. End up talking to them, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got so much shit in the car, bro. I'm talking about I'm on some crash out shit. But anyway, back to this shit. This nigga screaming self-defense. He had no remorse. He did not apologize to my niece not one time. He didn't apologize to the family not one time. I ain't apologized for shit. He was smiling at his partners, throwing them the dudes as he walking back. Like, he don't give a fuck. Like, yeah. He cried a few times. Don't get me wrong. He cried a few times. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't had no remorse towards the family or towards my niece who you say you love, like, who you really love. You had no remorse, bro. Bro, you had no remorse for my sister or her daughter. You see what I'm saying? You wanted to be this old fake ass pimp, and you wanted a female that you could have up under your arms, like your ex, who you doing all the extra shit with. You couldn't do my sister like that, and you knew this for a fact. And she was not quitting. She coming full fledged, flushing anything. If you think you finna sit around some bitches, nigga, and y'all still married, you think you finna sit around some bitches and act like you just a single man. She was flushing shit, and you knew it. And I knew she was flushing shit. You can't handle her. This got up on the stand. Instead of being a man, you trying to get off. Instead of being a man and accepting what the fuck you did as a man, because if she eating you up inside, let me really tell the truth. Man, I made a mistake. I was on drugs. I was high. I shot my wife, man. I accept full responsibility, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Tell the truth, though. Man up. This your wife we talking about. This ain't no random female out the streets. This your wife. You married her. I gave you to her. I walked my sister down the aisle. I walked her down the aisle and gave her to. She didn't even want her real daddy to walk her down. She wanted her brother. Like I said, I was the man in her life. I did that. She wanted me to walk her down the aisle. That's where that came from. I was really the man. Anytime she need anything fixed, I'm calling my brother. I'm not calling my husband. I'm calling my brother. Couldn't do shit but hustle. That's all he know how to do is hustle. That's why all his partners mad. Because he know how to cook dope. He know how to cook dope. That's why y'all nigga. Now he gone. He got 55 years. That's why y'all niggas mad. Let's really state facts. Come on, man. Out in the courtroom on some police shit. Why you didn't tell them you gave her the gun? Why you didn't tell them you gave her the gun? Bro, you saying this shit? There's police and shit everywhere. Bro, you know, sheriffs and shit. What you even talking about? Fuck, give her a gun for hunting me that got so many guns. If anything, I'm gonna pull up my damn self. Flushing shit. These niggas be cow. Anyway, he didn't apologize to the family or my fucking niece. That would hurt me. And I pulled up to you like a man with my pregnant wife in the car. I put up and walked inside your spot. Looked you in your eyes and you still lied. After all that shit you was saying. All the time y'all got into go get your brother. But me, yeah, go get your brother. Go do this, go do that. Go get your brother. Yeah. Where your brother at? I pulled up. After you had just dropped off at the cemetery. I pulled up. And you got the burner right. You not man enough to even own. Yeah, you not like that, dog. You not like that. Let her spaz now. You beating up cluckers. You letting him take your shit and shit. You ain't doing shit to these. But you gonna shoot your wife? Oh, I can't breathe. You always telling the police, I can't breathe. My chest hurt. I got asthma. Oh, but when my sister couldn't breathe, you couldn't render aid. You couldn't call the police. You couldn't call the ambulance. You couldn't call nobody. She couldn't breathe. You said you heard her gargling. After you shot her, you said you heard her gargling on her own blood. She couldn't breathe. And you did not call the police or the ambulance. Oh, you ain't try to nothing. You ain't try to stop the bleed, put nothing over. Like, come on. But like I said, y'all, all the people who just not tuning in, the real reason this man stopped coming home, it's not because he wanted a divorce. It's not because he didn't want to be with my sister no more. It's because he fumbled the bag that she gave him. Instead of being man enough, telling her, like, babe, like, I'm still taking losses. I'm losing the money. Like, I can't afford 4 rents. Y'all got 4 rents. You got the spot. Y'all got the big house together. She got a tax office and she has her boutique. You couldn't keep up with 4 rents. My sister, don't get me wrong, my sister likes to spend money. She like to have on designer. She like to look good. Yeah, she work hard. She work hard for that shit. Nigga, my sister making down 6 figures a year within 3 months. She making 6 figures in 3 months. Damn near. You see what I'm saying? So when the funds start getting low, like I said, she invested in her husband because he's the hustler. Her, go flip this. They the funds running low. Her, go flip this. Go do what you do and get us up out this hole. My sister was saying she finna let my niece come move with me and she finna live out of her shop. She wanted to move to Atlanta. Her brain just going like, brother, like I'm fucked up, brother. Like, shit, man, he ain't coming home. I done gave him the money to flip the money. We late on the rent. Now I had to pawn this. That's another. I had to pawn. She had to pawn the wedding rings, the house. See, this is what people don't know. This is a story that they don't know. It wasn't because he wanted a divorce. He wasn't man enough to tell my sister he fumbled the fucking bag. Come on, man. You ain't man enough to tell her that you low on funds. You can't flip the money. You put it off. You funding the shit. Y'all finna lose everything because of you. She trying to invest in you and give it because you the hustler. Come on, man. Another thing before I get off here. Don't get me wrong, this got partners and shit, right? Partners that got paper. Here's my thing. Those same partners that with paper, y'all claim to have so much love for my sister, but y'all trying to pay for this to beat the case. Y'all claim y'all love Dishaye. Y'all claim y'all love Maya. Y'all claim y'all got love for this girl. My sister, my nigga. Yeah, that's cap. Y'all pay for this lawyer, bro, to try to beat this case. Without knowing the full details, all y'all know this here, Dishaye left for the cemetery, and y'all go pay for a lawyer for this nigga. But y'all claim y'all love my sister, man. Stop capping. It's fake. Ain't no way y'all supposed to be rocking with no shit like that. Dishaye was speaking highly of you. The same that paid for that lawyer, Dishaye was speaking highly of y'all every time. Hey, little bro, sister just pulled this out. Hey, little bro, say sister did this, sister did that. Yeah, that's my nigga. That's sister. That's my hood OG. That's like 41, y'all. I think he like 41. 55 years. Judge already said, hey, you gotta do at least half of that to even be eligible for parole. And you know how they can go. That's always not a guarantee, which we know is not because you got probably been to the pen 3 times. You not making that first parole. You for when I ain't make you gonna pull that 55 to the door. By the time you come up for parole, then you be 60 something. You gonna be 60 something. And my family is not letting up. We don't want him out. You cooked. You cooked, dog. You not coming home, bro. You might well go on, you catch a plot, start digging. It's over with. You not coming to the house, dog. And all of the evidence was presented to the jury. Nobody had no say so over shit. Now, your lawyer, a paid lawyer that has beaten murders already, paid lawyer that beat murders already, had 2 years to come up with all the evidence to claim self-defense. Everybody presented shit to the jury. Don't say the lawyer failed y'all. Y'all paid him. How he failed y'all? Y'all paid him. Y'all trusted him. This the evidence. He know he didn't have no fight. Everything is on video. What's the fight that you have? All this is on video, man. You left her in the car for 6 hours. You left her in the car for 6 hours, dog. Then took her to the cemetery. You never render aid at all. This your wife. Let me try to stop the bleed. Let me hurry up and call this. The jury was even crying. His lawyer started crying. Ain't no way he beat this on camera. And what he did before and after. Crazy, man. They enhanced this shit. They said the decision was unanimous. Everybody said he was guilty. Unanimous decision. That's it. Nobody said not guilty. Nobody said self-defense. Everybody said guilty. All his people sold to the court on the last day because they already knew what it was. Now all of a sudden y'all want to smoke with my family. Now everybody want to beef and shit. Man, y'all know what this did, bro. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I left the gun at. I don't know why I left the gun at. It's somewhere. I probably left it in the back of the apartment. Something. He on the stand testifying for himself. He's stuttering like a motherfucker. Where's the gun at? Where's the phone that you was using on camera when you after my sister? You got on the phone. You talking to somebody, texting somebody, whatever you doing. Where's that phone at? I don't know why I left the phone at. I don't know. Well, where's the murder weapon? If you said she pistol whipped you, you took the gun from her and shot her in self-defense. Where's the murder weapon? The murder weapon would have my sister's DNA on it, right? Present that as evidence. Yes, her DNA was found on the weapon, on the murder weapon, hers and his. That's self-defense. You would have had a fight then, but yet you got rid of the weapon and the phone that you used. Ain't no way you saying self-defense. You getting rid of the gun and you trying to get rid of the body. How in the f is it self-defense? How? I gave my sister to you when I walked her down the aisle at y'all wedding. I gave her away to you, bro. Like, it's on you now. Hold it down. And you failed. You failed her. You failed her daughter. You failed me. You failed my mama. Ain't no way. I just had to come on here and get out a real story. And like I said, he fumbled the bag. He didn't know what to do. And that's what happened. That's why he stopped coming home. That's where the shit started from. He got robbed, somebody broke his spot down or some shit. Started going crazy, started back smoking weed. Nigga smoking PCP with his daddy. Nigga smoking juice with his daddy. His daddy get up there and say, yeah, oh yeah, I know he got guns. I ain't seen him around me with him, but I know he got guns. Oh yeah, he got a spot down there. You know what a spot is. They sell drugs. And daddy get up there and railroad him. Come on, man. They go up there and try to say my sister aggressive. Yeah, she every time he came to see me, she was fighting on him. She was doing this. She didn't like me. She that. But you go up there and railroad your own son. Man, come on, dog. Then these motherfuckers going live and shit talking about he took care of us. Took care of who?
Me saying I put shit on my soul.
What the f did he have to get my sister? She put that back on. And he fumbled the bag. See, he went over there and told them and lied to them, make it seem like he's still up because he used to take care of his family. He was the breadwinner in the family. Everybody needed him. But when he married my sister, she was out the window. You got this family now. You see what I'm saying? That's what my sister was looking at. Like, nigga, you got this family now. I see what your family doing to you. They using you, bro. They not helping you get shit, and you got a whole family over here. Why the f you started trying to take care of this family over here when you got this family right here with your own house, big nice house? You got my daughter, which is your stepdaughter. You claim to love, so you got a home, bro. Your family is eating at your pockets. They always need something. They always needing something, dog. And you running, you jumping head first for them. But you gonna say she tripping and she don't like them. My sister would call me crying. They cussing me out, brother. They call me bitches and hoes, and he allowing it. You allowing your family to cuss my sister out. Man, ain't no way man. You not husband material, man. Straight up. But you couldn't tell my sister that because she loved this man. You can't go against it. You can't, no matter what you say. I wanted the Range Rover that y'all seen me paint when my sister passed. That was her shit. She bought that car. I took her to go get that. He said a nigga gave her the Range Rover or it's a nigga truck. He put my sister's Range Rover on flat because he thought it was a nigga truck or she got it from. I pull up in the motherfucking Benz. They tell me, damn, bro, that supposed to be me, man. Like, what kind of shit is that? Y'all got 3-4 cars. They might not be Benz, but y'all got 3-4 cars. Big ass house. Y'all having money. Y'all got 2 shops. And I couldn't believe what he saw when he got out. Like, nigga, damn, nigga, this girl really on. You know how niggas be when they first get out of jail. They really want to go get their rocks off. They want to be whole. Hey, all these hoes for them want me. I'm fresh out because that's how society is. When niggas get fresh out of jail like that, especially of his caliber, real trap nigga, a hustler, all the hoes gonna get the flocking. This gonna be back on. This gonna do this, nigga gonna do that. But you already done married my sister. You can't do that, nigga. And she was stuck down. You ain't doing none of that. And I'm not painting this as a bad bro because once upon a time he can take her home. He's a hustler. But once whatever happened down there where he from and just robbed him or broke in the spot, took some shit, whatever the case may be, it just fucked him up and it just went down here from there. It had nothing to do with, oh, I want a divorce. This ain't working out. You too aggressive. You stalking me. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It ain't had nothing to do with none of that shit. She got your mouth done. She took them diamonds out your mouth and went Hollywood. Before her own little brother, the real man in her life, before me, she got your mouth done. My sister was real stumped down. She was really like that. Loyal, but she don't put nobody in her personal business. That's the whole reason of this lie. Because a lot of people didn't know this. Even family members didn't know this. But her little brother knew this. I knew this. I talked to her like she's my best friend, like she's my mama, like she's my wife. Like me and my sister were locked in. No bullshit. I don't know, man. Like I said, the nigga was a real lie get money. I can't put that past him. I can't put that past him. I'm gonna get credit where it's due. No hating shit. But you wasn't ready for my sister. My sister was too stumped down. She was too loyal. She was like that. And you couldn't have your way with her. You couldn't do that. That was the problem. Y'all thought that was still up. Y'all thought he still had that money like he used to have, and he can put y'all on, or y'all can come buy this, get free weed and smoke, and do this and do that, hang out and have fun, drink, free bottles. And now he wasn't like that no more because he fumbled the fucking bag. He can't take care of y'all no more, dog. It's over. You was not holding that shit down. You fumbled the bag that my sister gave. She invested way too much money into you, and you went downhill and fumbled the fucking bag. You wanted the one, but you made excuses this time. You didn't know how to climb out that hole, bro. You know how to climb out that hole and try to keep everybody satisfied. Purple Horse was save motherfucking money. We got justice 55 years, man. We gonna go on, move on. Whatever case may be, but it's forever long. This save money's gonna forever be Purple Horse for no cap.
I remember when I reported on this case and how tragic and sad it seemed because everything seemed to be going so great for them. But it just goes to show that everything that glitters is not gold. Sadly, he let temptation and addictions take over and lost who he was, and in turn caused his wife's demise. I am so glad that the family has finally received justice, and now the story makes so much more sense. I remember when she gave him that $10,000 on camera, and everybody was so shocked and surprised. Why would she just give him all that money, being the woman and everything? But it appears she trusted him with the family business. He knew what the money was supposed to go for and what he was supposed to do. As the brother stated, she wanted him to double the money, and that's not what seemed to have taken place. And he just continued to disappoint her. So, in turn, he decided to take her life instead of face his failures.
Okay, y'all, we are celebrating Dishaye. We got the purple bottle.
Long live Dishaye.
Long live Dishaye. We won today in court. Of course, he was found guilty, and they gave him 55 years. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Long live Dishaye.
This was a tragic situation and still is. I'm just glad that the family has some kind of peace now, knowing that he'll be behind bars, hopefully for the rest of his life. My thoughts and prayers continue to go out to this family. So please don't forget to comment your thoughts and prayers as well for this family. And don't forget to hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.